Hey everybody, this is Deb with Truthification Chronicles. I just want to take a couple minutes and talk about disinformation and misinformation and wishful thinking. All of these are abounding right now, and we've got to be careful not to jump on bandwagons because it's something that we really want to hear. Just because we want it to be true doesn't necessarily make it true. And I'm hearing lots of accusations out there about different people, or I'm hearing a lot of claims, a lot of rumors, and it's hard to know what's what. Yes, it really is, because we're in the middle of things and there's a lot of everything happening on all sides. Different voices are throwing their words out there. I think it's really important at this point to make sure you're all stopping for a moment and thinking about what you're hearing. Remember the Covington kids? That was a short clip out of the whole thing that created a totally different narrative than what was really happening. And we have to be careful about that sometimes. And then sometimes we come up with something like this. This is off of 4chan. There has been a poster in the past who has been called FBIanon. This poster right here claims to be FBIanon and says Jim Comey and John Brennan have been indicted by a grand jury. The indictments will be made public 2 weeks from Friday. Now, most of us want to see those two men indicted. Yes, we really, really do. But we can't just jump on this and say, oh, look, they're going to be indicted. No, because we don't know who this person is. We don't know for sure if this person really is the FBIanon who has given some good details in the past, or if it is just somebody playing at being FBIanon, because remember, this is 4chan's politically incorrect board, and people are anonymous on it. So how are you going to know if this person really is who he says he is? You won't know. That's the important thing to remember. Even when Q started posting, there were a lot of skeptical people, and they should have been. But over time, he proved himself because he said some things that happened before they actually happened. And so you get the proof after a while. But this guy right here, who knows if he's really FBI Anon or not? I don't know. These Anons are not buying it. I guess in 2 weeks we'll know for sure or not. I say that if in 2 weeks we see these indictments become public, then yeah, we'd pay attention to this person. Otherwise, I don't put much stock in this, to be honest, because it's not being well received, and it doesn't mean that it's not true. There are undercover people on the boards. I just read tonight on 8chan that the Anons were speculating whether Q goes on anonymously as just an Anon from time to time. I tend to think he does, he and his team, because they're looking for information that they can take out and then they can post and confirm. And I think that sometimes they also post some things as an Anon that helps direct the Anons towards things they should be digging on. I just wanted to take a little bit of time and say, there's a lot of accusations out there. There's a lot of things that we want to hear what's true. In the Bible, Paul told Timothy to be careful about those who have itching ears, meaning they wanted somebody to scratch their ears and to make them comfortable and to tell them what they wanted to hear. And so we need to be careful about that and be very discerning. Just because somebody says it and claims to be someone with authority doesn't necessarily mean they are. So we really need to look through the stuff that we're watching. We need to vet it and make sure that it actually is solid before we jump on any bandwagons. I saw a tweet about the prison barges off the coast of New York, and then the Anons were talking about it, and they said, no, these pictures are from 2012. So be very, very careful about things that you're jumping on. Yes, we want to see some things happen, but we can't just follow people because what they're saying is what we want to hear. We have to be careful, and we have to do our own homework and make sure that we research it for ourselves. Don't just take what they're saying. Make sure that you check it out on your own. It's an important thing. I'm all for having a variety of voices out there talking about what's going on. That's great. And some people have insights I don't, and I don't have all the answers. I know that. And so it's good that you're listening to different people and getting different perspectives. But while you're doing that, make sure that you do it in a way so that you're vetting what they're saying. I hope you vet what I'm saying. I don't want to put out false information. I want to put out what's true and what I have found to be true. If I don't know for sure if something is accurate or valid, I will tell you when I'm talking, because I want to make sure that you understand what's opinion, what's a possibility, and then what is verifiable. Because there are a lot of people who are speculating, and some have some good things to say, and very likely they're right on with it. But then there are others that are speculating, and I don't think what they're saying is very accurate. So be careful who you're following, which is something Q said, and make sure that you look at the information and take it for what it is. This right here, oh yeah, it'd be wonderful if that happened. I guess 2 weeks from Friday, we'll know, right? One way or the other. Don't let wishful thinking cloud your judgment. Do your own research. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see y'all later.